I wanted to join in today and talk a little bit about Mother's Day, birth Mother's Day, how you're feeling. Do you love Mother's Day? Do you feel really sad on Mother's Day? It's a day to honor any mother, whether you're a mother, whether you have a mother, whether you have a mother figure, whether you're a birth mother. And Mother's Day has so many feelings around it. And for some people, those are happy feelings. And for other people, they're not so happy feelings. So I'm wondering how you're feeling about Mother's Day. And if you are a mother through adoption and you have a birth mother in your lives, I'm curious what you are doing to honor her. If there is that kind of relationship. So for us, we usually send a homemade card that my son does and probably flowers. I don't know, I'm so last minute on everything. I suck at planning. So how are you feeling about this Mother's Day? What are you doing for yourselves? What are you doing for your birth mom? Also, if you didn't know, on Saturday is National Birth Mother's Day. So I never knew this was a thing until just a year or two ago, and evidently it's been around for 30 years. Who knows? And I haven't read the history around it, although if you are on our weekly email list, I did put a link to an article that talks about the history of Birth Mother's Day and what it is. And I want you to know that no matter where you are in your feelings around Mother's Day, it's okay. Honor those feelings. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's joyous. And whatever that is okay. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who actually is another adoption consultant, who is also a birth mom, and asking her how she felt about it. You know, there was something that always felt a little weird to me about it. Not because I don't want a day to honor birth moms. To me, I honor my son's first mom all the time. I think for me, I have always just honored her on Mother's Day because she is a mother. And yes, she is a mother to other children as well, but she's also mothered my son for 9 months. And so I always just honor her on Mother's Day. So in a way, I felt like Birth Mother's Day was putting an added title on her that, you know, to me, it's just mother. And yet, so I was talking to Kristen, and she said, yes, it's a way to honor birth moms. And it is. I think this is what she said, or maybe, I don't know. But maybe it's because the two are so close together, back to back. Maybe that's where my reaction is coming from. And she had said, I wish it wasn't back to back. I wish it was more spread out so that we could truly have a day to honor birth moms, not paired with Mother's Day. So I don't know, that's my thought. Certainly I don't have anything against Birth Moms Day at all. And I don't want to slight it. I want you, if you are having a hard time with Mother's Day, to honor yourself, take care of yourself, pamper yourself. And if you're a single mom like I am, you know, it might be a little more difficult this year in quarantine, right? You can't rely on anyone to kind of help you with the plans of everything. And we still have to cook and clean and do laundry and pick up toys and who knows what else will be thrown our way. And it doesn't necessarily always feel like a special day, but hopefully we can find those moments and find those blessings within the cooking and the cleaning and maybe ordering out to acknowledge that otherwise we would just be sitting on our couch alone. I know, sounds really good sometimes, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. And while I think sometimes maybe because I'm a single mom, we have such big expectations in our head of what certain days of the year, certain holidays should be. And I think we can't lose sight of the fact that if it weren't for, if not for this, right? If not for becoming a mom, yes, maybe I wouldn't have so much of the chores around the house, but I'll take those every single day of the year if I have to, for the honor of being mama to this little guy over here. Anyways, that's about all I've got today. One thing I do want to say, actually a couple things. If you are not on our mailing list, our weekly email list, and would like to get on it, today we really dive in a little bit deeper into Mother's Day, wherever you fall in that realm of being happy or not being so happy. We give some resources and we celebrate and we recognize. So if you want that, just let me know. Tell me in the comments or PM me, and we'll get you set up with that. But also, if you are somebody who thinks, you know what, Mother's Day is the perfect time to start my adoption journey, and really what better time in hopes that next Mother's Day you'll be a mom. If that's you, or if you just started your adoption journey, know that the adoption profile is a piece of your journey that is probably the most essential tool that you're going to need on that journey, because it's what stands between you and this baby, right, that you're dreaming of. An expectant mother chooses you through your storybook. So you want it to fully represent who you are. You want it to represent who you are. And you want it to resonate with the expectant mom who's looking at it. And there's an art to that. So I'm really excited. I just put together, and it's a small piece of what's in our online course, but I put together this step-by-step, I should say page-by-page guide on how to effectively put together your own profile without using designers. If you're just doing it in Shutterfly, which is perfectly fine and probably what most people still do, Shutterfly or Mixbook or Snapfish. If that's you and you need a little guidance as to, well, what should I be putting on these pages? And even if I'm looking at a sample of another profile, is it really an effective profile? I've got you covered on that. And I'm going to give you the, I can tell you right now, the website to get your hands on that. It's profile.rgadoptionconsulting.com/storybook guide. And that guide, again, will take you step by step by step by step. And then once you receive that, if you want a little extra guidance in the text piece of it, we've got you covered there too. So I know not everybody wants to spend extra money on getting a designer to design it for you, although if you can, that's fantastic. So if you're planning to put it together by yourself, I highly recommend just a little bit of guidance as to what an effective profile is. And I've been doing this now for many years, so I know what resonates with someone and maybe what doesn't. So if you want to get your hands on that, definitely click on that link. If you're in IG, go to our bio. If you're in Facebook, I'll post it in the comments below. And I wish you good luck on your journey. If you are going through it, I hope that next Mother's Day, you can be celebrating as a mama yourself. If you're a new mama, congratulations. And if you're an old timer, I hope the day is filled with love and pampering. All right, have a great weekend. Enjoy, hopefully get outside a little bit, move your body, and just receive love. Have a good one. Bye.